Welcome to the Black Men Think podcast. If this is your first time here, know that the views and opinions expressed by the Black Men Think podcast are those of the Black Men Think podcast and not the individual members. With that being said, we're about to be unapologetically, undeniably black. Enjoy.
Talk.
Hey man, first off, I don't think Happy New Year, Cor. I don't think we've talked since last. No, because you went on the last part with me and Marlon. We was celebrating New Year and all that, man. So
Happy New Year, brothers.
Yeah, man.
I was about to say you look sleepy over there. I'm glad you raised your voice a little bit.
I am, man. I am a little sleepy.
You're a little sleepy, man. You had a long week, huh?
Oh man, I just be trying to get my Z's.
You old man, dog.
Old man, see.
Hey, sleeping is good for you.
You right,
You're
bro.
right.
It's something I want to work on doing more of, but I ain't quite there yet. So, I get what I can get. I'll put it like that. But now what I really want to talk about, though, because we were talking about it offline and pre-production, but I just got one question. How many streaming sites you actually paying for?
Man, let me tell y'all, man. HBO Max just got you, boy. Literally today.
Did they get
Just
you,
got me,
or did they just do what they're supposed to do? Let's get...
Oh no, so legit, like this was actually a streaming service. I say a because it might be the only one we actually paying for, but this is the one that legit had our name attached to it. You know, we just moved like a few months, 6 months, 7 months ago, something like that. And when we moved, you know, we cut our internet and, you know, security service off at the old crib, and they never cut the HBO Max off. So we kept that thing rolling. You know?
So what, your HBO Max, was it like one of them deals you had through your phone service or something?
Something like that. I think it was through the internet service.
Gotcha.
You know, you sign up for such and such. We never did it directly. So
Gotcha.
You know, the login was always through AT&T. And yeah, that thing was still rolling, bro. I'm talking about, I done seen all of it. Matrix and Game of Thrones, you know, I've seen all the DC comic stuff, everything, bro. We were rolling, bro. Good to go. And then mess around last few days, boy, and in the dark side. We kept trying. Low key, they were previewing that they found this about a month and a half ago. But I just kept telling the wife, man, I closed the app out, reopen it, and that thing kept rolling.
My dog
kept rolling.
Loophole.
Trying to tell you, boy. And then some days it don't work, and you're like, all right, we're just gonna try tomorrow. And then you try tomorrow.
Yeah.
Good to go. Yeah, that thing ain't been back in about 3 days, bro.
No, sorry for your loss, man.
So how many apps do you actually have?
Oh, let me shoot, bro. I got
or streaming,
TV.
Streaming apps.
So I got DirecTV. I got I had HBO Max. I got Disney Plus. I got Amazon Prime. I got Paramount. What else? It's one or two others that I can't remember right now. But I had Xfinity, you know, but that's gone. So we're down HBO Max. Disney Plus has had to be updated every now and then, and I don't mean my account. I mean, like, I might have hit somebody up and be like, hey, bro, you changed the password. Some people I can't ask that. I ain't gonna lie. Like, some people, if it go down, I'm like, oh, man, what are we gonna do about this?
Yeah.
So you basically have about a good 5 or 6, and you were
5 or 6
contributing one.
Shared.
Yeah.
Shared. You know, this is
shared as meaning you sharing the bill, you sharing the payment.
We are sharing the experience.
Oh,
I got you.
You know, it is. Hey man, don't shame me, dog. You know,
bro,
we got access over here.
Get how you live. What about you, Corey?
And I don't have cable, just so you know.
Okay, yeah. I mean, well, technically, you probably do after you add up everything nowadays, bro. But that's a whole nother story.
Correct.
Yeah, so me, I only pay for my cable, I guess, so to speak. As far as whatever you want to call it, I'll watch what you watch and more. But as far
you got dial-up service.
No, Corey got the plug over there, bro.
yeah, but like everything else, Netflix shared experience, Stars shared experience, HBO Max shared experience.
Shared. That's the new
And
word.
I think Hulu, I really don't watch. I have it through my cell phone, so it come with my plan or whatever. But I really don't watch it.
I ain't gonna lie, Hulu kind of.
No, but
I ain't gonna say that. They can sponsor
stuff
you.
mainly.
No, man. Trying to see. So I don't have cable at all as well, but I I have a shared experience with YouTube. No, let's start with what I actually pay for. So we got Amazon Prime, so of course I got Amazon Prime. That's included.
Yep.
Amazon Video.
Y'all pay for Amazon.
Yeah, we pay for Amazon. So like
Okay.
that's included. I pay for Netflix, so I have that. And I always re-up on Hulu every year with like, the 99 cent a month deal or whatever. So I pay for those three. My shared experience is YouTube TV. Um,
How is that, by the way?
it's straight, bro. Like, but the only thing is the person that I share it with, they they have it where they're based out of New York. So it's like, but they live here. You know what I mean? But they get it for the New York experience, so like they can look at local stuff from New York, the news and things like that, and sports. But
Yeah.
the way YouTube TV work, after you log in so many times from like not in your home base, you have to eventually log in from there. So I think they have to get somebody from up there to log in so everything can work. So like it might be like right now I can't look at YouTube TV because it's saying you're outside of your home area. So it'll do that like every, I might have to deal with that every couple of months or whatever, but it ain't not like that big of a deal. But
Gotcha.
Disney Plus is a shared experience. Um what's the other joint?
Stars or
Yeah.
I don't have
You do.
Stars. Stars is on YouTube TV, so yeah, I guess that's your shared experience. It's included in that package. But it's another one that I be on all the time, bro. It's a shared experience. Oh, HBO Max, that's a shared experience too.
HBO Max.
Yeah, yeah. So don't
Hey, well, go ahead. Go ahead and share that with your boy.
no, the two that that's a shared experience, bro. Like they are blessings on me, so I can't really share those. Like if you were here at the crib, you can look at it at the crib, but you know, like Netflix, bro, you can get my Netflix password long you get your own profile. That's the only thing. These are quick little rules. Like let's just get into the quick rules.
There you go.
Bro, somebody was just telling me
There you
about that the other day, man. About somebody watching something on their profile.
If you have a shared experience with somebody on the streaming service, bro, either A, create your profile, or B, make sure that you don't watch a program that somebody else is already watching.
Man, be the worst, man.
Now I had to call
Especially
my
like
mom on that one, bro. Like I was like, are you watching such and such? He was like, yeah, I done went through the whole first couple of seasons. And I'm like, I was watching that. And you kind of messed up my algorithm.
No, it's worse when the person who you share with is ahead of you. So you log back on and then you seeing the little frame and it's something like you like, man, I thought they was about to die in this episode and they in the next season, 4 episodes in.
Yeah.
You're like, golly, just spoiling.
So is this one of the shared experience one, or are you saying this is the HBO Max that you was contributing to the pot?
I've had this experience literally on like every single app.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of them are family members, and so we get to talking about shows, and they're like, "Oh, I think I'll start watching that," and blah blah blah. And every now and then, man, like you set yourself up for failure like that.
Yeah.
You end up spoiling this or that. So 9 times out of 10. But I mean, to your point, rule number 1: create your own profile.
Yeah, create your own profile.
Yeah.
And I don't. Some of the apps have where you can only create a certain amount of profiles, bro. But at the end of the day, create your own profile or visit under guests and do everything, watch everything you want to on the guest. Just don't go up under my profile and start watching stuff because like you messing up my algorithms. I remember one day, even my wife, like she was watching some stuff with the girls, but my algorithm just started being all like kid stuff, and I'm like, fam, I ain't watching none of this stuff. Like, like it had a,
Right.
like there's a kid profile on, it's intentionally kids, so we go to the kids
Right,
profile to watch all the kids stuff. But yeah, messing up my algorithm, man, can't have it,
man. Which service have y'all found is like the best?
bro.
Because
It just
some of
depends
them
on,
boo boo, but
yeah,
some
it
of them are boo
depends on
boo.
what you like to watch, probably. Because I mean, if you're a big Marvel fan, I mean, of course you're gonna say Disney Plus.
Yeah,
Um,
I would personally go with Disney Plus. At least that's where I started, because I'm a big comic book fan, big Star Wars fan. My kids don't really watch a lot of Disney stuff yet, but definitely with all the new series that they're coming out with, I stay on Disney Plus. But I've seen it all mostly. So I mean, honestly, HBO Max kind of stepped their game up like the last
yeah, they did.
5 6 months.
yeah,
They've
especially
been
with
dropping some gems.
releasing the movies, like when the
Right.
new releases of movies,
Right.
that's clutch there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, I've
Even though
been
that
on.
Matrix was trash, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. I've been on HBO Max, pretty heavy. Um, bro, I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's getting to the point now where it's just like it's really too much, because
I concur.
especially when you get to the point where you're just like trying to find something to watch, it's kind of like kill time. You end up doing more scrolling than anything. Like, oh, what do I want to watch? What I want to watch, and it's just like, no, bro. Like, sometimes you have to go with the algorithms, and for that, I like Netflix for the
Mhm.
algorithms because they put stuff that I kind of want to see,
Okay.
like as far as Discovery goes. But oh, and we got Discovery Plus too that we actually pay for. I forgot about that.
Okay.
That's a sleeper, real talk. Like, because
What type of content?
it serves everybody, right? So like Discovery Plus, it has Food Network, HDTV, which we like as we be on heavy on like the travel
Oh,
stuff,
that's
all
I
that. So
see.
like
Yeah,
that,
yeah, yeah.
it has Discovery channel stuff. So like you can check out stuff for the kids. It got like the ID channel, so all that murder mystery stuff and like what do you call it? Like 48 hours, all of that stuff.
Mhm.
It got like Discovery Plus is actually a pretty good one, bro. That's like slept on because you think that it's just Discovery Channel and Food Network and HGTV,
Mhm.
but it has like a lot of stuff. So that's kind of like one that we be on that heavy, honestly. Now that I think about it, we
Mhm.
probably, but that's like on your day to day, just trying to find like any Food Network and HGTV type of programs. But
Gotcha.
yeah, it just get to the point where it's so much content, man, that I don't really know what I want to watch. So I end up watching something that I've already seen before, which
Mhm.
you know that's
How
basically
many hours? How many hours do y'all think y'all spend watching TV
Uh, well, so the interesting
per
thing is we
day?
don't have cable. We don't have cable. So
Yeah, or streaming,
um,
whatever.
streaming, I probably no more than. I mean, there are some days where we binge watch. I mean, obviously
Yeah,
it's the weekend. We date night in it or whatever. We might put on one of a series that we're enjoying together and go 3 4 episodes from time to time. Normally it's about probably more so 2 episodes. We'd be tired. So um but I probably don't do more than an hour, honestly.
a
I
day.
mean, I might be scrolling through, yeah, a day. And if that, like I might depends on how the length of an episode or what I'm watching. I probably catch something before I go to sleep just to kind of chill out, settle down once everybody else is down. So yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm pretty much the same. Like I don't watch a lot of TV. Um, and I mean, there's days when I don't watch TV. Like most of the time, if I'm watching anything on TV, it's gonna be sports related. So if it's not sports related, I might catch like maybe a movie or a series here and there, especially during the week. So I might not watch much. But if you were asking me like YouTube, I'm on YouTube like heavy
Mhm.
throughout the day. Like that, I mean, I
Yeah.
watch a
That's me
lot of
too.
content throughout the day. But
Yeah.
as far as TV, like just sitting down watching TV, not that much unless it's like a movie here or like if I like what Mo said on a weekend, I might get to the point where I'm sitting there chilling, and I might binge like a couple of episodes or whatever. But yeah, I don't watch a lot of TV, but YouTube definitely takes a lot of my consumption because it's just in the background. I don't even have to be
Same.
watching it. It's just in the
Yeah,
background. Podcasts or watching a lot of golf videos for me, like so, especially during the
gotcha.
week. Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, yeah, not much. I mean, the longest, if it's a couple hours for a game or something.
Hmm.
But if I'm like binge watching, if I don't have anything else to do, I might watch. I don't know. Especially if it's a good series, like I may watch, 3 or 4 episodes back to back.
Do you have to catch
Um,
yourself to like realize like, dang, I'm watching a little bit too much? You got to stop yourself.
no, I actually have to stop myself from like I have to stop myself from watching them because most of the time it's at night, and I'm like, yeah, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. But I
Mm.
really want to watch,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I did that with dang, it's slipping my mind now. I can't even think of the show. What's the show Franklin about to come back on?
Oh, Snowfall.
Uh, yeah, Snowfall.
That's a good
I
show.
still
It
haven't
was
seen Snow. I want to start
yeah,
Snowfall.
Yeah, that's a good show to
yeah.
start
So
with.
like, yeah, it was same thing with Breaking Bad, man. When that was a couple of years ago, I got on it late, and it was like, man, it got into it, man. I was like, man, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I got to get up in the morning, but I
Yeah,
want to watch one more episode, man. And
turn it three.
it just, yeah, yeah. Yeah, so it's like if it's like that, then and it's most of the time I'm binge watching something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Um, so besides that, and I don't really watch a whole bunch of TV, man, not at all. That's
no,
why I had to cut the cord a long time ago.
I will say like speaking on what you just said, man. It sometimes it is hard to stop yourself, especially like when you binge in a show or whatever, because I mean, man, you just get so caught into the show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
Eh,
especially if it's a show that's like for example, like Insecure, right? Insecure is a show that's only 30 minutes long. So those shows, bro, like they get over with so quick, you can easily just keep watching, and but that
yeah.
still is time that adds up. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Hmm.
The hour shows like we was talking beforehand, like Blacklist is a show that Blacklist is to this day is probably the only show that I watch appointment television on. Like so, whenever it comes
mm.
on, I'm sitting down in front of the TV watching it during that time, and not
It's
so
that
much.
good.
I mean, to me, it's just one of my favorite shows
I
that's
got
on
Yeah,
TV that I like to.
yeah. I'm actually
yeah,
watching it now. Yeah, it's a pretty solid show.
Yeah, it's a solid show. It's just like a lot of um twists and turns, and then like the
yeah,
story itself is just a good story. It's a well written show in my opinion. But
gotcha.
you know, when those shows be like an hour long, bro, and especially if you binging, you can mess around like and quickly go through like 3 or 4 shows, and you look
Hmm.
up and like, bro, that's 4 hours of my time is just like
Yeah,
gone. I cannot get back.
Yeah,
And so like that's the scary part. We have to like really get up off the sofa or whatever and try to like, all right, bro, it's time for me to get up and go.
it's the cliffhangers, man. Like
Yep.
especially when they leave you at the end of the season with something where I got to go ahead and start the next season. And then you always say like, I'm just gonna watch the first 5 minutes. Let me just see what came of this, and then next thing you know, you like 2 3 episodes into the next season. It's for me like that's what it is, and I've gotten to the point, man, where I have probably caught everything that I missed for the
Hmm.
most part. I'm watching Daredevil now, which is the older. I just I randomly went back because I told you I'm a big comic book guy, so I've been watching the Disney Plus stuff that came out, and the Hawkeye came out in the fall last year, and it got connected to some of the storyline that came out on Netflix, like the Luke Cage and all that stuff. So I was like, oh, they bringing it together. So
Yeah.
I went back to catch up on some of that, but it's one of those things, man, where if it's not something that's old, like I'm there the day that the episode drops, I want to see it, but it's frustrating because now I gotta wait. Now I'm like, especially
Oh
when they
yeah.
drop it, I'm like week to week.
Yeah.
You can get used to binge watching if you're looking back at that other stuff, but that week to week stuff be driving me crazy.
I mean, bro, it drives me crazy, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I really enjoy that more because I really get involved with the show and like
You
really.
do,
But
you do.
Cause that binge watching, right? I mean, we all do it. I'll watch a show and binge it, and like 2 weeks later, I can't tell you exactly what happened all the way through. You know what I'm saying? Like I forget
Right.
bits and pieces. Versus when I'm watching something week by week, I've had time to like digest it and think about it and all of this and all that. But yeah, man. And some nights, bro, I want to catch a movie because I don't want to start a series that I have to get
Mm.
invested in. You know what I'm saying? Like so.
The
That's the
one, the one, the one issue with binge watching for me is repetitiveness, like from season to season, because that's what you start noticing. Like, bro, y'all
Yep.
did this. Like,
Yeah, I did it.
y'all, and I know, like, as I remember, like, I used to be a big 24 fan when it was out, and I mean, even when we was in college, bro, it was like an event.
Mhm.
Like folks was pulling up to people's dorm rooms, like 24 on the night, 24 on the night. Don't call me, don't text me, But if you go back, like, cause I actually tried to go back later on in life and watch through it again, and it was so repetitive. I'm like, bro, y'all did this
Every
2 seasons
episode.
ago. This
Yeah.
every episode is the same, and you can kind of lose your taste with things,
Yeah.
man. But yeah,
No, that's true. That's true. I be thinking about it too, man. Like when you said then, that just made me think about shows that were good at one part of your life, but then when you either grew up and got more mature, like things around you changed, like it
yeah.
just wasn't the same. And the number one movie that comes to mind for me is Napoleon Dynamite because I don't know why that
Man,
movie was like so classic in college, but like when I went back and watched it, I'm like, what were
yeah,
we watching, bro? Like what?
bro.
Just a whole
Gosh,
bunch of random stuff.
It was just like a super random movie, not connected. It had no meaning at all. It was just like stupid all around. It was a movie built for a college student that probably was either drinking or smoking, bro, because it had absolutely no value
yeah.
whatsoever in the movie at all, bro. It was just random part.
It's interesting, like how your taste can change,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
just over the years. Because I've had the same experience. I've tried to go back and watch stuff that I thought was amazing back then. And I'm just like, what was I thinking?
Give
This
me
is a
give me an
waste.
example.
Like even like honestly, bro, I tried to watch some comedy specials that I
Mm.
watched back in the day. And I want to say like
You
some of
better
like
not
the
say
Def
the Kings of Comedy.
Oh no, that's a
I'm
that's a
about to
that's
say
a
you better
that's
I
a
not
was about
that's
to
a
say,
classic.
I was about to
Nah,
say,
bro.
bro. I was
Listen,
about
man.
to say, bro, what?
Some stuff is like written in stone. It deserves a banner in the sky. Kings of Comedy will forever be legendary.
see
Period.
for me,
Like,
that's
Yeah,
Pimp Chronicles for me. That's forever legendary for me.
okay, yeah,
That's
that's another one.
yeah.
That's another one, bro.
It's
But
even
honestly,
like,
go ahead.
oh no, I was gonna say even some shows, man. It's like Martin, man. That is one show that is like it was funny back then, and it's still funny now,
Man,
man.
it's so funny.
Yeah, Martin's still funny. Martin's definitely still funny. Um, I'm trying to think of like,
I'll tell you, man. I listened to one of them Jamie Foxx specials, and Jamie's hilarious to me.
yeah, I
But
know.
it wasn't hitting the same, bro.
It's
Like it
alright.
was just.
It's alright.
I was like,
It's alright. I mean, you were so caught up in like everything that he had going on, but like there are some. Yeah, I feel that it's kind of like it's just okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Now
it ain't
Bernie
like
Mac,
yeah,
anything that Bernie did, bro, from Def Comedy Jam all the way through, it, it's just there's no other. Like he's just forever a legend, man.
yeah. Oh,
Dude is comical.
rest in peace, Bernie Mac. One
Yeah, man.
for real, one of the legends for real. But no, man, I was All right, so like I was saying earlier too, bro. Like I have these movies that no matter what, like if they're on TV, I can go back to them and watch them like just now, like for the first time. So it's kind of like no
Mm-hmm.
matter what's going on, if it's on TV, I can stop. What is that movie for you, Corey? That like if you just happen to be cut on your TV and you just scrolling and you see this movie and you're gonna stop no matter what. What is that movie for you?
Probably Coming to America Friday.
That's true.
Uh, Let me see. Coming to America Friday. What else? Um, that was probably the only two. that
Like,
I can think of right
no
now.
matter what, if you see them, you stop it and you're gonna catch at least like a good 10, 15 minutes of it.
Right, right.
Gotcha.
Even though I've seen it so many times, it's like, man, I'm gonna just that come on. You know, I'm gonna laugh at
Yeah.
something at some point. I can't go 10 minutes without me laughing at something.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What about you, Mo?
I'm gonna go a different, like the black classics are definitely those, Corey. Like it don't matter when they all. I'm gonna go a different route, man. Terminator 2.
Oh wow.
My
Judgment
boy
Day.
said Terminator 2.
Man, look, bro. Like, what's so like? I swear, man. Like, every time I'm like, if I'm just scrolling, if I'm on vacation, you know, like how you just be sitting in the hotel room sometime and just scrolling, just chilling, bro. If Terminator 2 is on, I'm like, all right, cool. Let me watch five, bro. I will watch the whole thing, bro. That's like, it's one of those movies where I know how long ago they made it.
Yeah, it still
It don't
hold up
matter.
though. Yeah, T2
It's
hold
still
Refresh my
hold
memory.
up, bro.
Which one was that? Was that the one he was getting Sarah Connor out of the facility?
Yep.
It,
Yep. That's the
okay.
one
Okay.
they had
one with
the
the
T1 T2000.
with the guy who was melting and can
Yeah, bro.
that
Man,
one there
look,
it
Okay.
man.
still holds up, bro. Like it was on TV and like the graphics still
I'm
hold
trying to I'm
Still
trying to
hold up,
make sure.
man.
I'm trying to see if it's the same one. Is it the one when I forgot Sarah Connor's son name? And he told him not to kill anybody. And he only shot the security guards in their knee. Is that Terminator
Yeah,
2?
that's the same one. Same one.
Okay.
Terminator 2, they
Okay.
were in the
All right.
mall. They were in
Yeah.
the mall.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
Man, that's
T2
just,
is a
I
good one.
mean,
T2 is a good one.
front to back, bro. The
Yeah.
classic, you know. I say Jurassic Park is another one that's like classic, and it don't matter how old it was, but the technology that they were using, them dinosaurs were real. And then I guess the last one I'll name is Matrix Reloaded, the second one.
Gotcha.
Like, it don't matter what point I catch that movie, I gotta watch it.
That's a good round.
It's diverse.
That's a diverse list. I can tell you off top, and my wife can attest to it because she clown me every time it happened. Any Mission Impossible, bro, I'm stopping and I'm watching it, no matter at what point.
Okay, which one is your favorite?
I mean,
'Cause
okay,
that's the question.
so if we're gonna say my favorite,
Hall of Fame.
okay, so I can tell you the one that I like, that I
Or no.
like the least. The one that I like the least is
Uh,
part two, Mission Impossible 2. I don't like that one. I mean,
was that the one with Thandie Newton with the Chimera?
yeah. Now, yeah. That's
Okay,
the one.
yeah,
Now
yeah,
I
I
like
got you.
all of them, but that's the one that I like the least. It's kind of cheesy with the doves and everything.
Yeah, when you say that, I guess you're right. It is kind
I
of
just
cheesy.
um
I never saw the first one.
oh yeah, that's classic.
I never saw the first one. I got to go back and watch the first one. I don't know why I never saw it.
I'll say my favorite one is the last well, no, my probably three. Three
Three
is
is a classic.
three is good, like with the rabbit's foot. Three is
That one's amazing.
and Rogue Nation. Rogue Nation is like the next to the last one. And Fallout. Like I like Fallout is really good. But if you're gonna say like hands down, the best one to me I think is probably three with the rabbit's foot.
I'll give you that.
I think that's probably the best one story wise with action. But I really like the last one that just came out. Like that's
That was good.
yeah,
That was a good one.
yeah.
With Superman, right?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
guy that played what's his
Yeah.
name?
Uh,
I can't think
I
of his name
forgot
right
the
now, but
name
yeah.
of it. Yeah, but that was really good. Only thing about that one, it just felt like it was gonna end like three or four times, and it didn't end. But it still like is a very good film. And I like how the villain. I like that villain versus how he was in Rogue Nation. Like I felt like he was.
That's why I couldn't get with Rogue Nation, because he was totally different
Yeah,
than those two. Like Rogue Nation was weird to me, but I mean, Tom Cruise, he is not dropping the ball in that franchise.
Yep.
I want to say they're coming out with another one this summer.
Yeah.
I think it is.
Yeah. They're coming out with another one. That so
Yeah.
that if any Mission Impossible coming on, I'm stopping what I'm doing. I'm watching. Hitch is another one. That's like I love that movie, bro. Like Hitch.
Okay. That's a sleeper. Okay.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That's actually one of my favorite movies. Hitch, Love and Basketball is another
I
one.
knew you was gonna say nothing
Yeah,
basketball. I
yeah,
knew it.
bro. Like that's
Give
Hitch.
it a phone.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite movies for real, dog. Like Love and Basketball, Hitch. Coming to America is actually one of my favorites too. But like at the top of the list is any Mission Impossible. Like and I'll say the other one, Slick, is any James Bond film with Daniel Craig. But
I
here's
mean, I,
here's the caveat though with that though, Mo. And I'll say this, that is the only collection of films that I love to watch, but I always fall asleep on. Like all
interesting.
notoriously, like all the James Bond's film, as much as I like them, I always fall asleep on. I think because they're just like super long and they have points where it's just like a long dialogue and not like action. But I
Yeah.
always fall asleep on all the James, except for the last one. The last one is like A1, the one that just came out.
We they lost us maybe 2 movies ago, and we didn't even watch it. But if you say it's A1, I'll check it out.
Yeah. The last
So
one,
you mentioned Love and Basketball.
yeah, 100%.
You mentioned Love and Basketball. I was gonna ask y'all, like, as men, as black men, it's the Black Men Think podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of Love and Basketball, because that's a cult classic. What is that love story that you feel like is safe for a man to say, no, that's the one that I'll watch it any day, any given day.
Hmm.
You said, hold on, I didn't get your question. You said what?
What love story is the one for you?
In movie,
Okay.
in movie
The
form.
movie, the
Okay.
movie. And Love and Basketball, like you can't name that one.
You can't use Love and Basketball.
Yeah, that's in the rafters. We know that's a legendary one.
Hmm. Oh, I got it. I know it.
See, that's a good question, right?
I
For the
got it.
black man.
That's a good question. I'm trying to think of the love stories.
Because
What you got, Jay?
that's number one. Love and Basketball
That's
is
number
number
one.
one. Yeah. But if
I
I'm
think for
going number
most black
two,
men,
yeah, it's
yeah.
Love and Basketball. Like, but if I'm gonna go with number two, it's gonna be Brown Sugar for sure.
Okay.
Brown.
Same vein.
I mean, it's all of them the same. Like that, the wood, like it's the
What's
same.
the common theme in those movies, JD, for you?
Oh well, you don't want me to tell you. I already told you the one. It's Peace, so now Lathan. That's exactly what it is for me.
Oh
I can tell
man.
you that. Well, you want to name some more Salah Nathan classics? I can.
So you can go run them down, huh?
I can run them down.
Oh man.
She
He
What
I
got
about
them
you,
in the
Corey?
DVD
played for
collection.
heart.
Bro, I can't even think of any love stories, man. I
No,
mean, the one that come to mind, they're probably the one that I've seen most recently, but I think it's not the love story. I watched it because of people saying, "Oh, watch this movie, The Notebook."
oh yeah,
Man, I hate that movie, bro.
And
Bro,
I watched it, and I was like, "What's the hype behind it?" But I guess it's the
bro,
just
the
sentimental.
love.
that movie pissed me off, man. I tell my wife, golly, I hate that. And listen, it's not a bad film.
No, it's
It's
not a bad.
actually a good movie. Young Ryan Gosling and Amy Adams, I think is her name. Great actor and actress. Bro, that movie annoys me, man.
What
I think
annoys you about it?
it's got something to do with like this love story surrounded by cheating, or like it's just for me. I'm like, bro, I can't root for this. Like this, like I feel for the homeboy that got left in the cut. And then I hate that scene where he's like, make up your mind. And she's like, I don't know. It just make up your mind.
My boy had nightmares about
Yeah,
it.
Man,
he did. He
I
did.
don't know, man. That movie just rubbed me the wrong way, bro. But maybe that's just me. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I like the part at the end, like when they were going back to when they were older, better than when they were younger. Like him still, sticking with her, even though she had, I guess dementia.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I think I enjoyed that. Them
That's
the
real.
older version. Yeah. Then than the younger versions. But
It's
it
real
was just that. But I can't, man. I don't know. To name some love stories, maybe I can pick one from that. I'm thinking about The Bodyguard. The Notebook came to mind. The Bodyguard.
The body. Oh, that's
What's the
actually
other
a
love?
pretty good love story too, though. The
Yeah,
Bodyguard.
it's a good love story.
It's
I
hard,
can't
man.
think of any other loves, any
I'm trying to look
other
now,
movies.
man. I saw something
I'm trying to think
recently,
of
and that was
a sleeper.
like a bit of a
Like,
tearjerker for me, bro. I'm trying to think of what it was though, and I saw it recently. I'm trying to
oh,
look through.
oh man, what's the name of this movie, bro?
I can't.
Help me
Trying
out.
to see.
Will Smith and Rosario Dawson.
You said Will Smith?
Will Smith, Rosario Dawson. Bro, what's the name of this movie, man? Hold on, I gotta look it up.
Oh
Some
no.
of the I know some of our listeners know right off the top, bro. Will Smith,
Man,
he was like,
I can't think of any.
hold up, I got you.
What was he
dog.
doing in the
I'm about
movie?
to tell you right now. Bro, he was like this suicidal. Hold on, I got you right here.
Will Smith.
Will Smith, 7 pounds.
Oh,
Bro,
yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah, 7 pounds was good.
7 pounds is one of those movies that a lot of people probably never even saw, just because it's you know it just kind of hides under the radar. What are you talking about? A tearjerker, bro? Like
What
a
happened in
thug
Seven
tear?
Pounds? I can't remember. Did he
So
like he
it
was
was
dying and he gave like he had to give or something like that?
yeah, he like almost. I mean, he basically committed suicide to save her. Yeah, sorry to spoil the movie for
Yeah, I was
anybody
like
that hasn't
spoiler
seen it.
alert. Yeah, if you haven't seen it, sorry.
Yeah, I mean,
What?
honestly,
Oh,
you can
yeah.
still watch it because you would never suspect how it happens. It just. But I mean, I think like something about the way that their relationship is built, man, just connected with your boy. It just hit me where I needed to be hit at that time. So
Yeah, I feel that. Ain't nothing wrong with
I mean, that's not like it's not like top 5 or nothing, but you just made me think of that, man. It's one of those tear jerkers. 7
that.
pounds.
Okay, man. That's what's
Have
up.
y'all seen The Photograph? I was looking on here and it said The Photograph. I haven't seen that yet.
Still haven't seen it. I've heard about
Who
that
in
one for
that?
years.
Who in it?
Old girl insecure Issa Rae, and old boy from ATL. I mean ATL Atlanta.
Oh no,
Issa Rae and what's old boy in
Lakeith?
Atlanta?
the Keith.
Lakeith Stanfield?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
heard they said that was
Oh,
pretty
I
good.
remember when that came out. Yeah.
Speaking of
Yeah.
Issa Rae, bro, like I'm
Oh, Titanic is one.
that is one. I
Yeah.
It is, but I mean, you almost hate to say it. It's just,
yeah,
but it's a great movie. It's
It's a-
long. Good God.
yeah, it is.
Oh yeah. That was back when it was VHS. They had 2 tapes, boy.
That was high school right there. Yeah,
And
you're
it made
right, though. You're
it made
right.
rewind them, boy.
You're right.
That was
Boy, I forgot
that would
about
have been
that.
$5, boy, being rewind that thing at Blockbuster before you turn it into
The
Blockbuster.
Blockbuster, boy. You better rewind them because I'm gonna charge you.
Yeah,
Blockbuster was
sure.
one of my favorite jobs, man. Because they wanted you to know every film in there. So, bro, I used to take home they used to let you take home like 7 video games and 5 movies at a time.
Dang,
Just getting it, bro. Like you just trade them out every day. Just go back,
that
watch,
was Netflix.
take the other ones back. Basically, that's
Well,
literally what it
that
was.
bring back memories, man. Just walking in the store and they got all the movies on the wall.
Yeah,
Yep.
everything on the wall, and
Yep.
they used to be like behind it. You know what I'm saying? So they'll have
Yeah,
like
you'd be behind it.
yeah,
That's
Boy, I used
crazy,
to be
man.
mad
How
when they
far
all
we
gone.
came, man.
yeah, because like they I know they'll have like maybe 1 or 2 movies behind it, and then if you flip it over, ain't nothing behind it. You're just like, oh yeah, that
Boy,
was
you be upset, bro.
Yeah,
for them to bring it back.
Especially
yeah.
for the video games, man. When you went in
Oh
there
Oh
and
yeah,
that game that you
they
wanted,
didn't have
man,
many.
you
Yeah.
sick, bro. But yeah, man, that was classic times.
The play was getting the buying the movies from Blockbuster too though. The previously viewed like when the
Yeah,
DVDs, I think
I slept on that.
yeah, bro. Like I used to get video games. A couple of it wasn't a lot, but you might can get a video game for like $10 after somebody played it like a couple of times. But yeah, the previously viewed DVDs for sure. Like they used to be my go-to. I caught a couple of them out of that during that time, but. I was about to say something about Issa Rae. Like I was trying to think of like tear jerkers. I don't know if y'all seen the season finale of Insecure. But there is a
My wife
scene.
just watched it. I haven't finished it yet.
There is a scene that got your boy like a little emotional. I was like, dang, that yeah, you be watching something, be like, all right, okay, I'm in my feels right now. Like I got a little, dang, that was pretty sad. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
What happened, man? Tell us what happened.
well, I mean, it's a popular show, so a lot of people have seen it. But spoiler alert if you haven't. Um,
I haven't seen it.
well, spoiler alert, but you asked for it, so I'm gonna tell you. So toward the end, this is the final episode, but at the end, there was a scene where Molly, um, she's getting married, and she's like, her best friend is Issa Rae, so they are in the room together, like after everything gonna happen or whatever, and like Molly just expressed how much she appreciate and love Issa Rae and like their friendship and everything, but you can tell that it wasn't a acting scene. Like this was a very personal scene. Like and what's crazy is I saw something where she was like at that moment she actually talked to Issa. It was her. It was I forgot her real name, but it was her talking to Issa Rae, not Issa D,
Mhm.
the name of the character. Like so, it was you can tell that it was a very real scene. It wasn't acting. You know what I'm saying? She was just really expressing how Issa Rae changed her life because before then she
Mhm.
wasn't, a known actress for the most part. But it was a very touchy scene, man. Y'all just have to see it. Those tears were falling in the scene, and it kind of got your boy like, I'm,
You was a little choke. You.
Did you have a little? Did you shed a little tear or something?
no, no, I ain't shed a tear, but I got emotional though. I felt, how you get that
You
like,
felt it.
Yeah, I
You
got you,
felt it.
man.
you're like, oh, okay,
Yeah,
all right, that's good though, man. It's good to have those type of emotions come out, especially
that's
watching.
how I felt when they shot Ricky, man, in Boys in the Hood,
Boys in the
man.
hood.
That was a sad
Mm.
moment, bro.
That was a sad moment. Hey, on a side note, man, somebody was I forgot who it was they were interviewing Morris Chestnut, and they were like, "Man, you played football, man. Why you didn't do any zigzags when you were running? Like you was out there running routes? So
Oh man.
you can't run in a straight line, man."
Bro,
Hey, real question. Go ahead, Jim. I'm gonna
no,
hit you after you finish.
oh, like the realization of watching Boys in the Hood since you brought it up, bro. Like when you look at these types of films, these dudes were like 16, 17 years old.
Young,
They were
bro.
young, boy.
Young.
No, I was like, cause you got to
Young.
think like the whole thing. He was trying to go to college, so he fresh out of
Yeah,
high school, bro, and got killed. It's just like it's wild, but when you really sit back and look at it, like this dude had a kid already. He was like trying to graduate high school, had a scholarship to go to college and pass the SAT and all of this stuff. And he got killed before all this happened. And this like 16, 17-year-old kid at the end of the day, even though we were looking at it as grown men, all
Yeah.
these dudes were like legit kids, bro. Like,
Crazy.
yeah, it's crazy. It's wild. So what
And they were kids and some good actors at that.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
100%,
actresses.
yeah,
100%.
yeah,
Lawrence Fishburne, one of the greats.
yeah.
No, I was gonna ask, man, like, what's the best performance of a black actor or actress, like that you feel like you've ever seen? And this is probably up for
Mm.
debate, and I know we're gonna take some of this over to the Patreon, but I I had this debate with my
Man,
wife recently, so I'm just very curious to hear
Okay.
like what.
man. So I have to narrow it down, man, to like it's only gonna be a couple. Man, I mean, like when I'm thinking about stuff like that, Denzel got to be in the be in the
100%.
mix, man. It's
He's
like
definitely top five, no question.
what picture? You know what I'm saying? What not? What picture? What movie can I choose for Denzel?
He got a lot
Um,
of them, bro.
yeah, it's just
He
like
got a lot of them.
I mean, like for him to flip the script and do Training Day, man, it just shows you how he can just. I mean, I don't know, man. That man is just talented.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't get me wrong, Will Smith too, man.
I'll say this about Denzel. He, like, I told my wife this the other day, we were debating this. I said, he has never cheated me in a film, bro.
Never,
Ever.
bro.
No,
Like, there's
nope,
not one movie I can say, man, he did not do a good job in this movie.
yeah.
Never.
Because
Speaking
I
of
went back and watched it. Uh-huh.
You went back and you go ahead. You went back and watched what?
No, I said I went back and watched one of his older movies. He was younger. He was like a detective. Man, what was the name of the movie?
Was
I
Sanaa
can't
Looking
think of the
Green
name of
for
I mean, or Paula
huh?
Patton? Was Sanaa Lathan or Paula Patton? Because he got films with both of them. I'm just.
Um,
was it
no, I think
old like
it
when
was older. It was
Oh, okay.
maybe
probably
in
like
the
the
early. It was maybe
Pelican Brief or like the one he had with like Julia Roberts.
Was he a lawyer?
What was that? The Bones. No, it was like something. He had
Bone
one with like
was it a
Collector.
very
serial
Queen
killer?
Latifah.
Bone
Yeah,
Collector
like
with
Bone Collector.
Angelina
No, it
Jolie.
wasn't. It was before Bone Collector. Man, I'm gonna have to look it up. It was he was young, man.
Mm.
Yeah. But you can go ahead with your thought while I look it up. I want to, waste
No,
time. I can't think of the name of the movie.
I do want to give this a Denzel Washington appreciation moment though, for real, because when it comes to acting, for me, there are a couple of films that dude acted in that you couldn't tell me that he wasn't the character that he was playing. You
100%.
mentioned Training Day, but I'm gonna say Malcolm X, number one.
Malcolm X, hands
Mm-hmm.
down.
I can't
Yeah.
even to this day, bro. I know what Malcolm X looks like, right? I know what Malcolm X looks like. If you say Malcolm X, his picture comes to mind first. Denzel
Mm,
Washington depiction of Malcolm X comes to my
mm,
mind first, no matter
okay.
what. The other role that Denzel Washington played, and it's a low key slept on role, bro,
I know what you're gonna say. I know
but
what you're
he
gonna say.
killed it. It's two movies for me. Number one, The Book of Eli. The dude
That's a
played
great
a
one.
blind guy,
Oh yeah.
but
That's a great
Oh,
one.
bro, man, that was a
That's a
good
great
one.
one.
it's a
I
good
had
movie.
no idea he was blind,
No
bro.
That's a
idea the
great one.
entire movie. But my number one for him though, I just absolutely
I know
love
what
this
you're gonna say.
role. I love the movie. Safe House.
J-
I didn't think Safe House is a great
Bruh,
film,
Safe
bro.
House, bruh. Safe House.
Ryan Reynolds killed it too.
Ryan
But
Reynolds
that's not the
is
one
a
I.
Yeah.
very good actor, by the way. Like this
Now
guy
Yeah,
he died. Denzel died at the end of that,
in
right?
Safe House, yeah, he did die in Safe House.
Okay. Yeah.
What
no
Yeah.
movie
spoiler
what
alert.
movie you
Dude's
thinking
killed
about?
it.
Oh
I
yeah.
thought you were gonna say, and this is like a sleeper, bro. I don't even know if everybody's seen this, but Hurricane, the Hurricane,
Hurricane is good. Hurricane Carter. Like he was
bro,
a boxer. Very
bro,
good movie. Very good movie.
bro. I've never. So like talking about Denzel, man. His range is so crazy,
Yeah, it's crazy.
but I've never seen him play a role like that.
Yeah.
And
Hurricane is a good movie though. That is a good one.
Hurricane is a good movie, bro.
Yeah, that's a good movie. I've seen all of Denzel Washington films though, for real.
Yeah,
Like he,
same.
he is bar none my favorite actor, especially well black male actor for sure. He's my
Yep.
favorite black male actor.
Who's your female? Who's your black female? Like who's top of that list?
Hmm.
Like like
Hmm.
the best performance you have ever witnessed. Because we got some greats, man. We got some
Yeah,
goats.
it's a lot, man.
We got the
Um,
Angelas, the Oprahs, the freaking uh, losing train of thought. Viola
Viola
Davis
Davis.
is
I was trying to think of her name. Viola Davis
Holly
is that's who it is.
Holly Berry. Okay.
Viola Davis is because
What?
like dog, she just it's some movies like so it's a couple of films that I've seen her in that she just like she when she get to crying, bro, I don't know what it
Bro,
is. Like she
snotting and
no, she to me she is one. She's one of my top. If I got to think off the top of my head, like in terms of like top three, she's definitely one of those. Because like when she did How to Get Away with Murder, that whole series,
that was
um,
that was a good series.
the movie when she played with Liam Nelson, where she was like widows, bro,
Great
dog,
film.
like man, she is solid though. She's solid for real. Even the movie she did with Denzel.
I never watched it, but I mean
oh,
the
fence. You
previews
talking about it
alone,
was it fences?
Yeah,
Fences,
yeah.
and that
Yeah,
was a
fences. Yeah.
Broadway. I think that they went ahead and moved into
Maybe,
into a film.
yeah. She
The
uh,
let. Oh, I'm tripping. Go ahead. Yeah, we were talking about the
no, you
female best female
No, what was you
actress.
gonna say?
No, I was gonna say that I was talking going back to Denzel, the last movie. What was it called? The Little Things. That was. I mean, I thought it
I never
ended.
saw
It
that.
was. It was. I think that's his most recent movie.
yeah, that's the most recent.
It was. It
I did
was
see that
cool. It
with
just.
Jared
It.
Leto.
It didn't end. It didn't end how I
Yeah,
thought it was gonna end.
it
Yeah.
was garbage.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so while we here, Corey, it did have some things in that ending that you kind of the director hid it like on purpose. Well, like they wanted you to
Mm.
your imagination, so to speak, and because there are some parts like so we don't you don't know if I mean he kind of gave it away like he did what happened. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if you remember exactly like what the
The hair bows,
yeah
the
like
whatever the yeah.
yeah. So I mean I think that was like intentional though. Like the director wanted you to kind of piece it together on what happened, but.
Mm.
I mean Denzel he still killed it like he always. I saw he be being on
Yeah.
Macbeth though. That's like a new film he doing, like the play
What was it?
Macbeth.
Oh, Macbeth. Yeah. No,
Yeah,
no, no.
Oh, okay.
I want to
Okay.
see it just because for him, like that's in a completely different lane, and I know he's gonna kill it either way.
yeah. No, you're gonna kill that, bro. No, you're
You
gonna.
know, I honorable mention real quick Samuel Jackson, bro. Like, just I know
Oh
we about to go.
yeah.
I
I'm
want to
tripping.
name
Yeah.
my black woman, but Samuel dog.
Yeah,
Yeah. Samuel's good.
I mean, just a legend. Period. But for a black woman, I got to go with Angela Bassett.
yeah.
What's
I was.
love got to do with it?
Yeah, yeah. She
Yeah.
killed that, bro.
Now,
Like,
Jay, you said earlier, bro. You said like when you watch Malcolm X, or when you think about Malcolm X, you see Denzel's face. When I think about Tina Turner, I see Angela.
100%,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Like I don't see the real Tina Turner. I see Angela.
Angela Bassett, bro. Like she played that role to the T, bro. Like,
Speaking of when you see somebody, when you think about somebody, you see a certain actor. When
mhm.
I see Ray Charles, I think about Ray Charles. I think about Jamie
Jamie,
Foxx, man.
Jamie Foxx, bro.
bro.
Jamie. Yeah.
And I don't love all of Jamie's movies or acting in movies, but when I tell you,
He killed.
legendary, man,
Ray. Yeah.
I
Ray.
got it. I got it.
I had to cop that on DVD, boy.
Yeah.
It's one we didn't mention, and it's just because like the hoopla. So I think I got my top three. So
Okay.
the first one I said Viola Davis. The second one Angela Bassett, but this is the one that we all sleep on, and when I say the name, we're gonna be like tripping. Regina King, bro. Regina King, bro. Like,
Gosh. Yeah.
no, you
Now
tripping.
she can act though, but she not top three for me, but she can go.
Who?
Yeah, she not
Who,
top three for me.
who else you got? Who else you got?
Holly. Now here's the thing, bro. Here's
You
the
just
thing.
attached, bro. You attached.
Holly's. No, bro.
It's just
Listen,
keep it
man.
real, bro. That's all it is.
Listen, bro. Holly is one of the greatest crackish actresses I've ever seen in my life, for one. But have you ever seen Losing Isaiah?
Yeah, I seen. It's a good film.
Listen,
I mean,
man.
They said the one on Netflix solid. The one she an MMA fighter.
I want to see that one. I want to see that one.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about Holly, man. My wife and I
I'm not
dissect
mad at that pick though. I'm not mad. I'm just hating, but I ain't mad at that pick.
Her movie selection is subpar. Like her stretch of films does not show how great of an actress she really is.
That's where
so
I'm,
not
yeah.
but she top five at least.
Oh,
like
100%.
she can go with the best of them.
I think that's what it is though. It's like it's the film selection for me. Like
The film selection.
yeah, because she killed those roles, but it's like she had a film back in the day. I don't know if y'all remember. I think it was called Gothica, where she was like schizophrenic, bro. Like she killed that. Like yeah, it was a great film. But I can say that she's dope, but some of her selections, she'll kill the role, but the movie itself is just like, eh. You know what I'm saying? So I can feel that. I can feel that.
Yeah, that's the same way I feel about who was it? I can't even remember who it was, but it's a few. We got a few like that, man. Where like their selection don't. And Grant, I'm gonna do this too, bro. I know we the black man think we had to go ahead and highlight our people, but the top male white actor, that I've ever seen in my lifetime, and there's no comparison, bro. Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh yeah.
There's nobody else coming
he's
close.
solid.
I got my
He's
three.
solid.
I got my three for the white boy.
Okay. Go with it.
Leonardo DiCaprio is number one. Number two, we already mentioned earlier, is Ryan Reynolds because he can stretch this dude.
What?
Bro, Ryan Reynolds. Ryan can go from comedy to action to love story in one film.
The top, bro.
His range, bro. I'm sorry. Like his range is superior, and we don't mention it because he does a lot of comedic stuff, but like he has superior range when it comes to films, bro. 100%.
He's dope, but bro, I gotta dispute that one. Go, but what's your three? What's your number three?
I got to think. Hey, that was my first top two off the top of my head.
He was passionate about the first two. Who you got, Corey?
Yeah, I got to think of the third.
Trying to see, man. Top.
I'm shocked. That man said Ryan Reynolds.
No, Ryan Reynolds dope to me.
I love Ryan Reynolds. But not top three.
Range, brother.
He do got range though. But not top three.
Tom Hanks might be up there for me.
Thank you. I was about to say, boy.
Yeah, Tom
don't
Hanks.
sleep.
I had to look at the list, bro. I had to look at the list.
Oh, you ain't even thinking about your number one movie? What about Tom Cruise?
Nah. I mean, no, bro. Like I'll put
outside of Mission Impossible.
I mean,
Tom is Tom in every movie.
Yeah, he has no range. He's the exact same character in every movie that he plays, bro.
Every single film. and it must be nice, like, to be at that level where I show up, I'm going to be me. I'm going to run. I'm going to give me a good sprint at some point.
Oblivion, like every sci-fi movie,
everything
he does the same as that thing.
Brad Pitt's the same to me. Like both of them are like one and the same. They are the same person in everything.
Yeah. Brad Pitt has more range, I think, but
he does.
Yeah.
Who was the other one? I'm gonna go with one of like the older goats, man, like a freaking like Anthony Hopkins or like
that's a good one.
A Robert De Niro or like one of those cats.
Yeah. Oh, Joaquin Phoenix. He's pretty solid.
That boy can go. That boy can go.
He's pretty solid.
Joker from Gladiator, Joker, he can go.
Now that I'm looking at the list, bro, like it's quite a few, bro. Like Ed Norton, he's solid.
Oh, he's solid.
Jake Gyllenhaal, pretty solid.
I haven't seen a lot of him.
No, he got a lot of joints.
You know who I wish I saw more of, but obviously we never got the chance. Homeboy that played Joker in the Dark Knight trilogy.
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger.
He was the best Joker, bro.
Like what we said about like when you see somebody and that you see the character, that's him.
That's it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you hate to see how it ended, bro. Because I mean, to think of where he would have went after that movie.
Yeah.
Bro, I've never seen a better, like, there is no better villain in my lifetime.
No, he killed that,
than
bro.
that.
Like, he is the Joker. I'll put it like this, bro. He is so much the Joker that it's a joke when other people try to be the Joker.
It really is.
Like, this ain't it. I mean,
Joaquin Phoenix did,
because that was different.
Job.
That was a different type of Joker. Like, that was like early, but like when they tried to do what he did, like, nah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That dude just different, man. Like that. And to me, that's one of the best films, like one of the best Batmans ever. Dark Knight, bro. Like
it is the best.
It's Dark Knight, then Dark Knight. What is it? Rise.
Rise.
It's them two. Like that. Those three. Batman Begins. Dark Knight.
That's a classic trilogy. We've seen a few classic trilogies, man. Like Lord of the Rings. Like that is
good.
Hands down, there is no debating. Like that's one of the greatest trilogies of all time. What else? I mean, the original Star Wars, I would say, those three were great. I've never seen the Harry Potters, but I hear they're great.
Yeah, I actually have all the Harry Potters. I bought them for my wife, and she haven't watched them since I bought them, but she loved Harry Potter, so that's the thing. Look, hey, we it's probably the longest episode we've had in a long time, bro. We got to go to Patreon.
Okay.
We've been going for about an hour now, so we usually cut these things off around 45 minutes, but we got
a fun conversation though.
Yeah, it was a fun conversation. We're gonna go over to Patreon, man. Look, thank y'all for listening to the podcast, man. We've been getting y'all response. We've been getting questions. We definitely gonna. Oh, speaking of questions, I'm sorry. Let's go. We can end this with our
Ask a Black Man.
Black Man. Hold on. Y'all talk amongst yourselves while I find the questions.
You know, what's so interesting, man. What I would love to debate. I don't think we've done this yet, bro. We need to debate like just the tops of all entertainment, like from top rapper, top singer, because that's a debate for you, bro. Like top entertainer of all time, you know, top dance. I mean, we can take that. We can go on a little series with that.
Yeah. This is
Basketball player.
Kobe.
this is a this is a personal question, so y'all can answer this if y'all want to. But it says, "What do y'all wear to sleep?"
Oh, invasive
Basketball
things,
shorts and a t-shirt.
draws. Nah, yeah, man. Boxers and a white beater.
It depends on the season, bro. Sometimes I'm bucket. Sometimes,
Oh no.
yeah.
That boy said, sometimes
Hey,
I'm bucket.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm probably bucket 75% of the time. The other 25% I might be in like some draws. That's about it though.
So how does that work? So it's
Man,
like
I can't even.
you just take your clothes off before you get in, and then when you get up, you put them back
That
on.
boy, that boy
See, my
Bruce
clothes on
Almighty
like
just.
it is. What you talking about? No, I take a
No,
shower.
I'm saying,
I take a
yeah,
shower.
no, I'm saying,
I take a shower at night.
you,
Yeah, I take a
yeah,
shower at night when I get out the
you,
shower up. I'm dry
you
off.
straight.
Roll right
Okay, I
in.
got you.
Put
I
on my
got you. See,
put on
no,
my
I didn't.
lotion
You know
and
what I'm saying?
oils and deodorant,
I'm sorry.
nigga, and get into bed.
Yeah. I was just saying, how did it work? Like, maybe I'm thinking about myself. Like, if I got clothes on, if I
Yeah.
sleep
No.
bucket naked, then I'm like,
Hold on,
yeah, okay, I got you. I can.
we gotta take that one over to
Yeah,
Patreon,
this
bro.
picture. We go to
That
Patreon.
oh my god,
Yeah, we go to
that was too much. Wow,
They
wow,
asked.
they did ask. My god,
All right, we'll see y'all next week, man. Y'all follow us over to Patreon. Y'all want to get more of this conversation.
The Black Men Think Podcast.